Hello, guys. This is Magnificent Kimmy here. I just want to say Happy Memorial Day. So today, in today's video, I'm going to be going over the background or the back history of Memorial Day, like how it originated, how it started, what it was about, and everything like that. So, without further ado, please get ready. I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to take a look about at three different articles. I'm also going to put in the description link, um, in the description box of this video, so you guys can take a look at it at these articles for yourself. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to take a look. Okay, so we're going to read at least through three different articles, or I just might, take whatever information resonates with me. So this is PBS.org National Memorial Day. So the history of Memorial Day. This was originally called Declaration Day from the early tradition of decorating graves with flowers, wreaths, and flags. Um, with flowers, wreaths, and flags. What else? Um, Memorial Day is a day of remembrance of those who have died in the service to those who had died in service to our country. It was first widely observed on May 30th, 1868, to commemorate the sacrifices of Civil War soldiers by proclamation of General John A. Logan of the Grand Army of the Republic. This was an organization of former Union sailors and soldiers. During the first national commemoration, former Union General and sitting Ohio Congressman James Garfield made a speech at the Arlington National Cemetery after 5,000 participants helped to decorate the graves of more than 20,000 Union and Confederate soldiers who were buried there. This national event this national event galvanized efforts to honor and remember fallen soldiers that began with local observances at burial grounds in several towns throughout the United States following the end of the Civil War, such as May 1st, 1865 gathering in Charleston, South Carolina, organized by freed slaves to pay tribute and give proper burial to Union troops. This is so cool. I didn't know this. In 1873, New York was the first state to designate Memorial Day as a legal holiday. Okay. By the late 1800s, many more cities and communities observed Memorial Day, and several states had also declared it as a legal holiday. After World War I, it became an occasion of honoring those in, who died in all of America's wars. Let's see, who died in all of America's wars, and was then more widely established as a national holiday throughout the United States. In 1971, Congress passed the Uniform Monday Holiday Act and established that Memorial Day was to be commemorated on the last Monday of May. Memorial Day is currently commemorated at Arlington National Cemetery each year with a ceremony in which a small American flag is placed on each grave. Traditionally, the president or vice president lays a wreath at the tomb of the unknown soldier. So this talks a little bit. This is like a short background of what Memorial Day was, and it's actually very interesting to know. I didn't know this. Let's see. Okay, this gives more detailed information. Okay, so here it says Memorial Day is an American holiday observed on the last Monday of May, honoring the men and women who died while serving in the U.S. military. Memorial Day 2024 will occur on Monday, May 27th, originally known as Decoration Day. I thought it was is it Decoration Day or Declaration? I think it's Declaration. No, okay, no, it's a Decoration. Okay. Anyway, known as Decoration Day, it originated in the years following the Civil War and became an official federal holiday in 1971. Many Americans observe Memorial Day by visiting cemeteries and memorials, holding family gatherings, and participating in parades. Unofficially, it marks the beginning of the summer season. Okay. The birthplace of Memorial Day and early observances. The Civil War, which ended in the spring of 1865, claimed more lives than any conflict in U.S. history and required the establishment of the country's first national cemeteries. By the late 1860s, Americans in various towns and cities had begun holding springtime tributes to these countless fallen soldiers, decorating their graves with flowers and reciting prayers. It's unclear where exactly this tradition originated. Numerous different communities may have independently initiated the memorial gatherings, and some records even show that one of the earliest Memorial Day commemorations was organized by a group of formerly enslaved people in Charleston, South Carolina, less than a month after the Confederacy surrendered in 1865. None, Nevertheless, in 1966, the federal government Waterloo, New, dec- declared Waterloo, New York, the official birthplace of Memorial Day. Waterloo was first celebrated the day on May 5th, 1866, was chosen because it hosted an annual/yearly community-wide event during which businesses closed and residents decorated the graves of soldiers with flowers and flags. Okay. Did you know each year on Memorial Day, a national moment of remembrance takes place at 3 o'clock p.m. local time? Okay, that's interesting to know. Um, Decoration Day on May 5th, 1868. Journal. Okay, yeah, we already read about that. Okay, history of Memorial Day. Memorial Day as Decoration Day gradually came to be known, originally honored only those lost while fighting in the Civil War. But during World War I, the United States found itself embroiled in another major conflict, and the holiday evolved to commemorate American military personnel who died in all wars, including World War II, the Vietnam War, the Korean War, and the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. For decades, Memorial Day continued to be observed on May 30th, the date General Logan had selected for the first Decoration Day. But in 1968, Congress passed the Uniform Monday Holiday Act, which established Memorial Day as the last Monday in May in order to create a 3-day weekend for federal employees. The change went into effect in 1971. The same law also declared Memorial Day a federal holiday. Memorial Day traditions and rituals. Um, So Americans also observe Memorial Day by visiting cemeteries, memorials. We already read about that. Some people wear a red poppy in remembrance of those falling in a war, a tradition that began with a World War I poem. On a less somber note, many people take weekend trips or throw parties and barbecues on holiday, perhaps because Memorial Day weekend is considered the long weekend, comprising the Saturday and Sunday before Memorial Day, and Memorial Day itself unofficially marks the beginning of summer. Although although on the calendar, it's you know how on your calendar it tells you when the beginning of summer is, and so on the calendar it says that the official day of summer is June. Wait, hold on. I think they took it off because it's not on here anymore. But it used to be. I think around June 20th or 21st is when the first day of summer was, originally supposed to start. But it makes sense because summer starts shortly after Memorial Day. So we got one last article. I don't know if I might read it. Let's see. Okay, so we already know about that. The first large observance was held that year at the Arlington National Cemetery across. Okay, we don't know that. I didn't know about this. The first large observance was held that year at Arlington National Cemetery across the Potomac River from Washington, D.C. The ceremony centered around the mourning draped veranda of the Arlington Mansion, was the home of General Robert E. Lee. Various Washington officials, including General and Mrs. Ulysses S. Grant, presided over the ceremonies. After speeches, children from the Soldiers and Sellers Orphan Home and members of the GAR made their way through the cemetery, strewing flowers on both Union and Confederate graves, reciting prayers and singing hymns. Um, so yeah, the birthplace is declared as Waterloo, New York. The birthplace of Memorial Day. There was a ceremony on May 5th. Uh, the ceremony originated May 5th, 1866, to honor local veterans who had fought in Civil War. As you know, businesses close and residents food flags that have staffs. This is also considered a federal holiday for government workers or federal workers. So yeah, this is a little bit of a longer one. So I'm gonna, as I said, I'm gonna put all these in a link. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna put all those in a link, and it's just so it's definitely like just so interesting to know the history behind holiday and everything, because sometimes we may think it's one thing and everything like that, but I know for me, for Memorial Day, I don't know how or why I forgot what Memorial Day consisted of. I knew it consisted of fallen soldiers or people who served in the military who have died, but I didn't know where it originated. I didn't know the history of it and everything like that, like the deep rooted history of it. Although this may not be considered deep rooted history, but at least we have some idea of how Memorial Day started, and um, yeah, how Memorial Day started and originated, began, and everything like that. So if you like this historical review with me of this holiday, this historical background that I just did on Memorial Day, please tune in for more videos. Also, you can check out a recent, well, it's not recent, but you can check out a video I did, I want to say about a month ago, where I did about this woman about this 911 operator who was very mean and like negligent to this drowning woman who was caught in the floodwaters. I will put that, it should be either like right here or right here on the screen. So if you want to watch that, you feel free to watch that as well. And yeah, I hope to do more videos like this. This is Memorial Day, so I'm not going to do a lot of videos today. I do have one short, and so I'm gonna put that. It should be like right here, and then my subscriber thing should be right here, somewhere. Y'all see it on the screen. So, yeah. So I'm going to put my short, and I'm also going to put my the 911 operator video so y'all can take a look and get a synopsis of like what happened and everything like that. I don't want to spoil it all, but it's a pretty sad story to say the least. But thank you all so much for tuning in. I pray you guys have a great day and great Memorial Day. Please pay tribute. Pay tribute and homage to all the veterans and fallen soldiers who have served our country. I also come from a military family myself, so thankfully, most of the people in my family who served in the military are still alive. The only person I want to say who's not alive who did serve in the military is my grandfather. Unfortunately, I never got to meet him, but I'm definitely grateful for all who have, served in the military to protect to protect our country, to protect and honor and serve their country. And um, I just feel like there's not enough resources for those who, after they get out the military, like some of them, especially as you get older, just, sometimes the people are mean to them. Like, when they go to their doctors, like sometimes they have like mean nurses, or sometimes like they experience bad bedside manner and everything. And that's what I don't like. But just praying we can make a difference. And I'm just praying that anyone, even if you're not in the military, if you know someone, if you have a friend who is in the military, you have a friend who has a husband who's in the military, anything like that, just give them, just pay them your thanks and gratitude, because serving for your country, protecting your country, and honoring your country is not an easy job to do. Especially with being away from your family for months at a time, and sometimes even years at a time, or in between. So just let them know that that you love them, that you appreciate the sacrifice that they're making and everything like that. And if anyone who's watching my video has been in the military, has served in the military, I just want to thank you all. I just want to thank you all for your service. Thank you for honoring your country, for protecting your country, and for serving your country. And I pray that this country starts to treat you better in terms of the government. In terms of the government giving you like the resources that you deserve and that you need and everything like that. But yeah, thank you all so much. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please watch more of my videos, and let me know what you think. And share your experience of how you share your experience of Memorial Day, and what you know about Memorial Day, or if you even like Memorial Day, or if you lost someone if you've lost someone, if you lost a person or a family member, a loved one from serving in the military, like please let me know your experiences. Share them down below in the comments. Thank you so much for tuning in. I pray you guys have a great day. Bye.